Senior Girls Contest. At this time, we ask that you please stand for the national anthem, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance. All right, starting on first predicting late Eagles from Baptist Prep. Number 3, Chloe Ray Brown. Number 10, Mackenzie Moore. Number 2, Faith Upshaw. Number 13, Sydney Knight. Number 24, Lydia Slayton. Head coach is Chris Smith. All right, now your starting lineup. For your actions, Lady Red Devils tonight. Number 10, Lexi Good. Number 14, Jordan Crawford. Number 24, Chelsea Taylor. Number 23, Corey Gibson. And number 35, Becky Grace Slater. Head coach is Luke Bagwell, the assistant by John Hall. All right, Red Devil fans, we are in Athens tonight, and this is the final conference game here. And the senior girls are underway here against the Baptist Prep Lady Eagles. And we have a turnover right off the bat by the Eagles, and Red Devils will come away with it. I'm Shane Martin, the man that calls all your Red Devil action. My broadcast partner tonight is my football broadcast partner. Joining me here tonight is Scott Warren. Scott, thanks for joining us here tonight.
Glad to be here, Shane.
Scott, we've got a senior night game here, and late Red Devils started all four of their seniors along with Abby Grace. And we've got a turnover now by both teams here on their opening possessions, and Ray Brown kicks it out to Sydney Knight. Her three is no good. Lexi Gooden comes down with the board, has it knocked away, but she'll keep possession.
Pretty frantic start to the game, Shane. Just up and down, but so far no points on the board.
Corey Keister is handling the opening start at point guard here tonight. She gets it to Abby. Abby at the top, looking at gets it inside Lexi. Little give and go, kicks it out Crawford. Three is no good, but we're going to get a 3-second camping in the lane.
Lexi spent just a little too much time in the middle of the lane there.
Here comes Chloe Ray Brown with it, and she absolutely sliced and diced the Atkins girls in the first matchup. In the first half, Atkins made some adjustments and slowed her down in the second half. Here's Slayton inside. Her free throw line jumper's no good, and Cunningham comes away with the board. Cunningham in the lane. Runner is no good. No foul called.
A lot of contact there, but no foul. Lid still on the basket.
It is for both teams.
Yeah, both ends.
And we're going to have a foul right here on the floor as Ray Brown, Chloe Ray, drove to the baseline, and that foul is going to be on Corey Keister.
That is Corey's first foul. That's the first team foul.
So Katie Keister is now checked in for Jordan. There's Chloe Ray with it. Now they get it up top. She drives, kicks it out. Slayton free throw line jump shot's good. And there's our first points. 2.5 minutes in. Katie's now with it at the point to Abby Grace. Abby thought about it. Gives it to Lexi. Lexi kicks it over to Josie. And there's backside. Katie. Nice dish. Lexi layup good.
Really good job there by Katie to meet the pass. It looked like Baptist Prep was going to be able to step in front of that. She just came to the ball and made something happen. Nice dish inside.
Here's Chloe Ray with it. And they put it on the ground there. Ray's going to let the three fly, and it's good. Wow. So Chloe Ray with a three, and that's 5-2 now. Katie with it at the top, kicks it over to Josie. Now to Katie on the wing with it. Katie tried a little crossover, she lost it. And here comes Sydney Knight with it. Sydney kicks it out to Mackenzie Moore. Now they get it inside Slayton. Nice cut to the basket. Layup is good. That was Faith Upshaw with the backdoor cut.
Some good ball movement there by the Baptist Prep offense.
Corey Keister has it now. She penetrates into the lane, gets in trouble, kicks it out to Josie. Josie, she's got to drive to the bucket. Layup good. That's a good aggressive move by Josie.
Yeah, she didn't settle for a shot on the outside there. Gave a shot fake and got the defender moving a little bit and drove all the way in for the layup. Much more high percentage shot there.
Here's Chloe Ray again. Now she tries to get Slayton knocked away, and Katie comes away with it. And Katie's pushing it, and she gets in the lane. She's got it all the way. Layup no good, but she draws the foul. She found that opening, and she was gone. And that one is going to be on Mackenzie Moore.
That's her first foul, first team foul for Baptist Prep.
Sophomore Katie Keister at the line. First one is good. Scott, our first matchup with Katie went down at the end of the first quarter, so She doesn't have a full game against these Eagles, so anxious to see how she handles this tonight. But the Red Devils did come away with a huge 10-point victory at Baptist. Here's a three deep and no good by Moore. And Upshaw kicks it out. And Corey just picked up her second foul.
It's a good job by Upshaw getting the position inside to Corey Keister, and then Corey tried to force her out. Just got a little bit too physical there. Picked up the second foul.
They get it inside. Slayton kicks it out. Moore lets the three fly at the top. In and out. No good. But that's good positioning by Upshaw. And then Josie ties her up. And it's going to go to the Red Devils. Seven 6 here early on. Katie with it now on the wing. Drives. Bucket. No good. Tipped out. Cunningham. Left-handed. Good. And it's 8-7 now. Here's Chloe Ray with it. Kicks it over in the corner to Moore. Back to Knight. Chloe Ray trying to penetrate. And we're going to get a block foul on Abby Grace. .257 left here in the first quarter. It's 8-7 Red Devils. Corey comes out. Raina Wilcutt checks in.
That was the first foul on Cunningham. That's the third team foul for the Red Devils.
Here's the inbounds to Upshaw. Back to Moore. Moore kicks it out. Chloe Ray's three at the top, and it's no good. Rebounded by Gooden. And Gooden gets it off to Katie. Katie's got Abby Grace wide open. Layup is good. And Coach Smith wants a timeout. With that, we'll take a break here. You're listening and watching basketball on the ARD Sports Network and 99.3 The Eagle. We'll be back in 30 seconds. All right, Red Devil fans, we are back here at Atkins. 2:43 left here in the first quarter. It is 10-7 Lady Red Devils. Here's Knight with it on the wing. Looking for Chloe Ray. Chloe Ray is going to kick it back to Knight. Now Brown has it. Kicks it over to Moore. Moore cut off by Katie. Kicks it over to Knight. Now Moore. And loses it. And she threw up a wild shot. And Katie comes out with it. Katie down to Lexi. Lexi goes up, draws the foul. Scott, I'll tell you a good early sign right now is Katie is seeing the floor right now.
She is. And you know, Shane, when Baptist Prep was on this end of the court, they just took a little too long to get into their offense there. They had the ball on the outside until the shot clock was down to 6.
It was stagnant.
It was very stagnant, which is uncharacteristic of them.
Lexi misses the first free throw. She'll get one more. Oh, she didn't get that one. So it's still 10-7 Lady Red Devils. Here's Chloe Ray with it. Kicks it in the corner. Moore's jumper baseline is good. That's a two-pointer. It's 10-9 now. Katie. Oh, she tried to do the little give and go and didn't get the pass high enough. And Chloe Ray Brown comes away with it, gets it to Moore. Moore now kicks it, Knight lets the three fly. No good. Here's Katie with the board. Well, she thought about it. Now she's going to do it to Abby. And it's knocked away. And then Josie Taylor's going to get called for a foul right there, going for the. It was kind of like a hot potato. Everybody was just throwing it down there.
The ball changed hands several times down there.
So now Chloe Ray Brown comes in. We're nearly at the 1 minute mark. Oh, they found Upshaw wide open, and she blew it on the backside. Libby May checks in, and she gets the rebound.
Libby took about 5 seconds to get on the stat sheet. She came in, and she got right to work.
Here's Raina Wilcutt with it. Back to Abby. We're down to 45 seconds. Abby to Josie. Back inside. Abby goes up. Oh, my word. Abby just picked up her second. So it is now Abby's at the bench with Corey. Both of them with 2.
Yeah, and that's not where you want to be still in the first quarter.
No. Here's Sydney Knight. 3 in the corner is good. Sydney Knight with the 3, and it's 12-10 now. And I tell you from years past, you do not want to see Knight warm up. Katie kicks it in the corner. Josie needs help. Back up top to Katie. 10 seconds. Lets the 3 fly. No good. And Libby May could not pull it down. Lexi gets it. 3 seconds. Katie. Josie at the buzzer. And, went off the back there. That's going to bring it into the first quarter here in Atkins. 12-10. Baptist Prep leads. You're listening and watching Red Devil Basketball on the ARD Sports Network at 99.3 The Eagle. Back in 30 seconds. We are back here at Atkins as we've got 1 quarter of play in the books, and it is 12-10 Baptist Prep over your Atkins Lady Red Devils. And Scott, the story of the first quarter is you got 2 starters with 2 fouls.
Yeah, Abby Grace Cunningham picked up 2, her second right there before the end of the first quarter. Corey Keister also with 2. And both of those ladies are still on the bench as we start the second quarter.
And you know Baptist Prep wants to keep Abby there because Abby lit them up for 31 in the first meeting.
Yeah, she's right where they want her right now.
Yeah. And there's a drive, and she steps out of bounds, and that was Bailey Mashburn who's checked in the game. She steps out of bounds, and it'll go to the Lady Red Devils. Well, now you've got 2 good scorers on the bench, so you're going to have to we're going to have some help here.
Yeah, somebody's going to have to pick up the slack.
Raina kicks it over. Katie lets the 3 fly at the top, and it's off the back. No good. And here comes Chloe Ray with it. Chloe, she's going to drive all the way. Dish is steal by Katie. Katie got her hands up. Here she goes. Katie's going to push it, go all the way down. Shot is no good. And it comes away to the Eagles, and now they're coming down with it. And here's a drive, and should be a jump ball call, but Molly Bennett's going to draw the foul and go to the line.
Yeah, they're going to call Raina Wilcutt with that, but Raina got a lot of the ball on that one, Shane. Pretty good defensive play, and unfortunately she gets whistled for the foul. It's her first and the team's 6th.
And Bennett's first free throw is no good. She'll have 1 more. Scott, we're missing a lot of chip shots down there.
Yeah, getting some good looks in the basket. And you got to think pretty soon some of those are going to start to fall. Just hope it's not too late.
Bennett's second one crawls over the front of the rim, and it's 13-10 now. Red Devils trail by 3. Josie Taylor with it on the wing.
A lot of contact.
Yeah, and there's a foul right there. And that's going to be on Molly Bennett.
That's the first foul on her and the third on Baptist Prep.
Red Devils are winning the foul department right now, 6-3.
That's not a stat you want to be leading at.
No. Lexi lobs it down to Rain on the baseline, and she has nothing, but kicks it back up to Lexi. Over to Libby May, over to Josie. Josie looking cross court. Raina. Josie kicks it now to Katie. Katie gets baseline and draws a foul.
It's not often you see your point guard posting up, but that's what Katie was doing down there. She was working hard on the block and just couldn't get the ball down into her.
Somebody in this bunch, Scott, somebody's going to have to step up and hit a shot.
And we know Josie's capable of hitting the outside shot. Raina can hit it.
Katie missed it. Lexi with the offensive board goes up, draws the foul. Lexi doing what Lexi does best right there.
Yeah, just scrapping and getting those loose balls, rebounds in there on the offensive end, and that's what it's going to take. You know, with the lid on the basket a little bit, you're going to have to work hard and get those offensive rebounds, try to get some second chance points.
And that's Molly Bennett second. Lexi, wow, we can't buy a free throw right now. So Coach Mack's going to roll the dice here.
Yeah, he's bringing Cunningham and Keister back in, each with 2 fouls.
Lexi second. She gets it to fall. That stops the drought. Red Devils hadn't had a point in the last 3 or 4 minutes. Now they've cut it to 2, 13-11. Here's Molly Bennett. 3 from the corner is no good. Upshaw with the board. Kicks it out the knot. Her 3 is no good. And Corey Keister is fighting for it. Jump ball will stay with the Eagles. Well, no, now they're going to give it to the Red Devils. I thought he pointed at the Eagles.
Yeah.
So here's Katie, gets it off to her sister Corey. Corey to Lexi. Lexi, nice pass inside. Raina, 3 from the corner is good. Raina Wilcott. That is a huge shot right there.
That puts the Lady Red Devils back up by 1, 14-13.
Here's a steal by Raina, gets it off to Katie. Oh, well, Katie just slid with it.
She slid because she was tripped,
yeah.
But there was no call.
Well, Red Devils keep possession here, so we're going to take a break as there's timeout on the floor. You're listening and watching the Red Devil Basketball, 99.3 The Eagle and ARD Sports Network. All right, Red Devil fans, we are back here. 5:34 left in the first half, and it is 14-13 Lady Red Devils, and Lady Red Devils will have possession. Scott, we can't talk about this final 10 days of action here, but every conference game it's ginormous.
Yeah, and you know, this one is the last home game, and really important one because all the rest of them are on the road, and they're difficult games to play.
Well, Raina Wilcott missed the 3. Gooden gets offensive board, goes back up, no foul, and then the Red Devils get called for a foul.
And that's going to be the 17th foul, and that's going to put Baptist Prep on the line with the 1-1.
5:20 left here in the first half, so Prep's going to be on the line for a while.
And I think Coach Mack is wondering the same thing we're wondering. How do we get the board and go up for a shot and then get called for the foul.
Slayton misses it, but there's an offensive rebound, and Lexi just said, you know what, I'll take it. So here's Katie. Katie over to her sister Corey. Back to Lexi. Inside Abby. Good ball movement. Kicks it out. Raina. Three in the corner is no good. And Slayton comes out with it. She gets it off to Moore. Moore has it picked by Katie. And then there's out of bounds right there. And it's going to stay with the Eagles as Corey dove for it. They get it inside. Oh, Slayton couldn't hold on to it, and Lexi comes away with it. Scott, the action is fast and furious here. We just don't have much points going with it.
Yeah, both teams are stuck in the mud. They're just they're running a lot, but not really getting anywhere.
Well, Katie drives in and hits the layup, and she gets nailed for a charge. And the Atkins fans are showing their displeasure.
And rightfully so, in my humble opinion.
Here's Moore with it. They get it inside, and we're going to have a foul.
It's going to be on Lexi Gooden. And that is her first foul. That's a team night. Baptist Prep shooting 1-1.
Slayton will be at the line. Olivia Slayton. First free throw is in and out. No good. Raina Wilcutt comes out with the board, gets it to Katie. 4:15 left here in the first half. 14-13 Red Devils. Here's Corey Keister with it. Kicks it out, Josie. Back to Abby. Here's Raina. Back inside. Abby kicks it out. Josie, three from the wing is good. Josie Taylor with the three. 17-13, big three right there.
Big basket for the Lady Red Devils. Josie Taylor stepping up and found the bottom of the net.
Moore's shot is partially blocked by Abby Grace and Raina Wilcutt. Raina Wilcutt got the board, but now they call timeout. Josie needs to tie her shoe. And that's giving Coach Mack a chance to voice his opinion on Katie's charge.
Yeah. I think he was still a little hot under the collar for the foul that wasn't called on Baptist Prep when Lexi got the offensive rebound down there and went up for the shot a while ago.
Here's Katie.
Didn't help.
Oh, they called that on the floor. And that's going to put, is it the 1-1?
That's the sixth.
Okay, that foul's on Chloe Ray. That's her first. That's a 16 foul. We just can't get the right combination here on the foul call. Josie breaks inside, goes up. Shot is no good. And here comes Chloe Ray Brown with it. She gets it to Moore. Moore, little pump fake, layup is good. It is 17-15. We're at the 3-minute mark here in the first half. Here's Corey Keister with it now up top. Corey drives. Abby Grace has it in the corner now. Abby is looking for help. Now Corey has it. Corey back to Abby. Abby now to Katie in the corner. Katie gets inside. Jumper good. Katie, mid-range jumper.
And Shane, she was busting her tail in there again, posting up, just begging for somebody to pass her the ball on the inside. And good thing she got rewarded with that bucket right there.
19-15. Here's Moore with it. Back to Chloe Ray. Chloe Ray gets it to Knight. Here's Moore. Moore gets inside in the lane. Runner is good. Moore with the bucket. It's her 6 point. 19-17. 2 minutes left here in the first half. Like we said, the action's been wild. Corey Keister down to Josie. Josie, she somehow got it to Abby. Abby goes up and draws the foul.
Some good ball movement by the Lady Red Devils down there.
It was good ball movement, but sometimes when Abby spins like that, it scares me that she don't know where it's going, where she's going.
She has been known to spin into a charge.
Yes, that's what's scary right now.
Yep.
Abby's free throws don't. Boy, the Red Devils got to have these free throws.
Yeah, leaving a lot of points on the floor with those missed free throws. And I'm sure Coach Mack will address that at halftime.
Second one is good. So Abby's got 5 here in the first half, and it is 20-17. Here's Chloe Ray. She spins. She's trying to go baseline. Gets it into Slayton. And Abby stood her ground right there. Corey needs help. Gets it to Katie. Katie gets inside the lane. Her runner is, no good. And here comes Chloe Ray in the lane. Shot is no good. And Katie's coming out with it. Katie to Raina. Layup is no good. We are leaving a lot of points. Sydney Knight with it. Gets it to Chloe Ray Brown. Her shot is no good. And Slayton and Corey Keister go to the ground with a tug of war. And it'll stay with the Lady Eagles. Libby May comes in at the 1 minute mark, and Scott, that's kind of smart right there. You don't want Abby to get a cheesy one, and you don't want Corey to get a cheesy one here in the final minute.
Right.
So, sure, you want to steal this final minute. You've got Libby and Lexi check back in. So here's the inbounds. They throw it up top. Molly Bennett chases it down. Molly gets it over to Chloe Ray, and boy, there's a baseball pass that nobody touches, and it goes to the Red Devils.
Brown trying to get it into Olivia Slayton. Just a little too much heat on that one. Slayton couldn't handle the pass, and it goes over to the Red Devils.
Slayton is used to delivering the heat, as she's Baptist Prep's top pitcher in softball. Here's Katie, under a minute. Inside Lexi, she's got position. Kicks it out. Raina, mid-range jumper is no good. Libby's fighting for it. Jump ball, it'll stay with the Red Devils. Coach Mack wants a timeout with 39 seconds left. With that, we'll take a break. Red Devils lead by 3. You're listening and watching Red Devil basketball on the ARD Sports Network in 99.3, The Eagle. All right, Red Devil fans, we are back here with 39 seconds left in the first half. 20-17, the Lady Red Devils lead by 3. And Scott, we've had a lot of fast, furious action, balls diving, people diving, fouls and stuff. Points have been at a minimum here in the first half.
Yeah, not a lot to show for all of the up and down in terms of the score, but an entertaining game so far.
It is. Red Devils come into this one. They are tied for third in the conference right now with Mayflower, so this is a huge one to stay in the top. And there's a nice backdoor cut play on the inbounds to Josie Taylor. Big bucket right here.
Now we need a big defensive stand right here before halftime.
And, Katie almost come away with it. Down to 20 seconds left. Really, there's no difference on the shot clock. And Libby May makes a good defensive play, and Lexi could not save it. But, boy, that was good post defense by Libby May.
Yeah, good job by Libby getting her hand in there and knocking that pass away. And Lexi almost came up with it, just a little bit over the baseline there.
13 seconds left. And here's the inbounds. They get it to Emily Ivy. Now Chloe Ray has it.
The foul on Baptist Prep.
And that foul's going to be on Emily Ivy. So now Coach Mack's going to bring in Abby and Corey back in and try to get a bucket here in this final 9 seconds. A very strategic first half, too, of placing people in and out.
Especially this last minute of this first half.
Here's Katie with it, 8 seconds. Oh, she gets it to her sister Corey, crosses the timeline. Corey, jumper is no good. Lexi goes out. Do they count it? They're counting it. They are counting Lexi's shot at the buzzer. So that's going to make our score at the half 24-17. Red Devils, we are going to take a 3-minute break, and we'll be back here at the half. You're listening and watching Red Devil Basketball, 99.3 The Eagle and the ARD Sports Network. Back in 3 minutes. All right, Red Devil fans, we are back here at the half. And it is 24-17. Lady Red Devils with the 7-point lead got a big bucket at the buzzer there by Lexi Gooden. And if Baptist Prep wanted to look, they probably wanted to look at our instant replay, but we don't offer that.
No, and it would have been close. I
think. It would have.
I was wanting to yell at Lexi, "Don't put it on the floor! Don't put it on the floor!" And she took, I think, 2 dribbles on that one with about 1.4 seconds left, and it was a close one. But
when you're at home, that is yours.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Well, we haven't always gotten that call at home this year, but we did tonight, fortunately.
All right, Scott. We hadn't had a chance to talk about it, but we was talking about the girls in the standings and what. Okay, the weather threw a monkey wrench into this season, and now all these teams are going to be cramming to get their games in. And the Red Devils are playing tonight, and then tomorrow night we're going to Lamar. Tuesday night next week we're going to Dover. Thursday we're going to Maumelle Charter, and then Friday we're going to Mayflower, and then District after that.
Yeah, it's a pretty big schedule in the next week.
You're going to play Lamar, the number 1 team in the conference, tomorrow night.
One of the top teams in the state.
Yes. Then you get Dover Tuesday at their place, which right now going into tonight, they're in the number 2 spot. They're only a game ahead of Mayflower and us. But Dover's at Mayflower tonight, so should be hearing something soon about what's going on down there. And that's a big one.
That is a big game. And like I said, it affects the Lady Red Devils. Mayflower and Atkins are tied right now. Dover is just ahead of both of those teams in the standings. So that contest, either way tonight, is going to have some implications as far as district seeding goes.
And you got Lamar and Dover playing Monday night.
Right, and that's a big ball game too. And Dover is a good ball club. Lamar is the class of the conference, but Dover, we've seen what they can do. They're capable of getting up there and getting a win.
So you've got this going on. Just to refresh everybody's memory, you want to finish in the top 4. If you finish first or second, you're automatically in regional. If you finish 3rd or 4th, you got to win one district tournament game. Then you're in regional.
Yeah.
And you honestly, you want to be in this top 4. And talking to Coach Mack throughout the last 3 weeks, he said, I just want to be in the top 4. He said, we just got to, jockey for one of those positions. But, you want to better yourself with every opportunity.
Yeah, and as good as this conference is on the top half, and with all these teams, really, they're in the same boat as we are, Shane. They've been affected by the weather, too. So there's going to be a lot of games that are being made up in this last week of conference play. And so a lot of things can happen. You could slip up into that 2nd spot, but you definitely, like you said, you want to be in the top 4.
Let us tell you how good this girls' conference is. The Lady Red Devils tonight are playing the Lady Eagles from Baptist Prep. They are 3-6 in the conference. This is a Lady Eagles team during the Christmas break. At the time, beat the number 1 girls team in the 3A state. Beat Bergman. Bergman, who hadn't lost in 5 years, it seems like.
Yeah.
Beat Bergman. That tells you how good this conference is.
Yeah, there's a lot of good ladies basketball being played in this conference.
And Lumen, outside the top 4 in the conference, is Perryville, just 1 game out. They're in the 5th spot.
Yeah, and
Perryville's, they've already stole one from Dover.
Exactly. That's what I was just going to say. Just a week or so ago, knocked off Dover. So anybody can beat anybody in this conference.
Yeah, and here's the deal right now. This is going to test how good is your conditioning this final, because you're fixing to play some games.
That's right. You're going to have, 5 games in the next 7 days?
Yeah.
So it is going to come down to who is in better condition and who can just withstand the gauntlet that is this last week of the regular season.
And, the Lady Red Devils, the schedule wasn't nice to them because they're going to finish it out on the road.
Yeah, this is it as far as home games go. And then you go on the road to Lamar and Dover and,
Charter and Mayflower.
It does not get any easier.
And as good as this conference is, in the region, we're matched up with Little Rock Episcopal, Helena, and Harding Academy. who I was talking to Coach McEnalt. He said, if we're 1, they're 1A, or if we're 1A, they're 1. He said it's that good.
Yeah, tough draw.
Whoever comes out of this regional, those 4 teams, he said, are going to be tough in the state tournament.
Yeah, they'll be battle tested. They'll be ready to face anybody.
All right, Red Devil fans, we're going to take a 1-minute break. We'll come back with third quarter action. You're listening and watching Red Devil basketball on 99.3 The Eagle and ARD Sports Network. Back in 1 minute. All right, Red Devil fans, we are back. And we're ready to start third quarter here. 24-17, Red Devils lead. I want to remind you that we said next week's the last week of action, and then we go to district the following week. District will be at Maumelle Charter. Regional will be in Rosebud, Arkansas. And then, if you're so lucky to get your ticket punched, state will be in Lamar.
That's right. And we hope to be playing in Lamar.
Yeah. A lot of work to do, though.
Need to get this home win tonight.
You need this one bad. All right, we're ready to go. And it's Corey giving it off to Katie, and now Katie back to Jordan. Jordan, 3 at the top is no good. Abby with the board. Stick back is good. It's what we like to see is Abby hitting the score really quick. Hopefully get her untracked. Here's Sydney Knight with it. Oh, Lexi with good defense knocks it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Red Devils.
Red Devils very active to start this second half on both ends of the floor.
Livia Slayton with her bucket rolls in and out, and Lexi comes away with the tip. That goal's got something about just balls not, not finding their way down.
We had a hard time getting them through on that end
yes.
The first half, and it's good to see that the lid hasn't come off of it yet.
Here's Corey over to Lexi. Lexi now to Katie. Abby has it. Abby trying to drive. She's got the free throw line. Jump shot good. This is always a good sign when Abby Grace comes out of the locker room hot. 4 quick ones by Abby, and it's 28-17. Here's Sydney Knight with it. Sydney. There's a steal by Katie. Oh, and Chloe Ray gets it back. Boy, Katie almost had it. And there's a charge right there. Lexi will earn her a pair of socks. And Coach Smith wants a timeout here early. So with that, we'll take a 30-second break. Red Devils up by 11, 28-17. You're listening and watching Red Devil basketball, 99.3 The Eagle and ARD Sports Network. Back in 30 seconds. Okay, Red Devil fans, back here. 6:38 left here in the third. Red Devils have opened up a double-digit lead, 28-17. Here's Katie. Gets Abby rolling to the goal. Her shot is no good. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Red Devils. Abby was lucky she didn't get called for a foul right there, Scott.
Yeah, I thought she got fouled going up for the shot,
Yeah.
and they missed that one, and maybe just trying to do a little makeup work there and didn't call her on the loose ball.
Here's Katie. Gets it to Abby. Inside to Lexi. Lexi trying to post up. Gets it out to Jordan. Jordan back up top. Corey, three at the top is short. And Chloe Ray Brown comes away with it, and she gets it off to Moore. Moore's layup is good. And we've got it banged up right here as Lexi. I didn't see what happened to her. Did you, Scott?
I didn't see it, but she's holding that left thigh, so maybe she got frogged on the thigh there. Had a little cramp.
A knee or something. Hope nothing. So it's 28-19. Here's Abby. Kicks it off to Raina. Raina over to Josie. Josie looking. Now Abby's got it on the wing. Over to Katie. Katie has it stolen from her. And Chloe Ray's layup is no good. Stick back, no good. Third try is no good. Now they'll go to the line for two. And that foul's going to be on Raina Wilcutt.
That is Raina's third foul. That is the first team foul of the second half.
So Moore will be at the line. Free throw is no good. She'll get one more. Katie will come out for a breather. And second one by Moore is good, so that makes it 28-20. I think Katie's going to get an ankle rewrapping. Here's Abby with it. Abby gets it to Corey. Corey, you got 3-on-1. Gets it down to Libby. Libby is fouled.
It's going to be on Faith Upshaw. That's her first foul. That is Baptist Prep's second foul of this half.
Libby May's first free throw is no good. She'll get one more. Red Devils really, really struggling at this free throw line tonight. Second one by Libby is no good. Josie's fighting for it. Josie comes away with it, and she is fouled.
And that's going to be on Upshaw. It's going to be her second foul, team third for Baptist Prep.
So Josie will be at the line for two. First one is good. Josie with 8 on the night. Second one is, wow, it bounced everywhere. She didn't get the roll, though. 29-20, Red Devils lead. Here's Chloe Ray, gets in the lane. And little running bank shot is good. That's what she does, Scott. She slices and dices and gets to the goal. Here's Abby Grace with it now. Abby kicks it down to Josie. Back inside Abby. Abby kicks it out. Corey, cross court, Libby, down to Raina. Raina goes up and is fouled. That is good ball movement there by the Lady Red Devils.
Some good passes, some good job of finding the open spots there. And like I said, just good movement with the ball.
And free throw is no good. Get one more. Second one is no good. And here comes Sydney Knight with it. Chloe Ray kicks it out to Moore. Baseline jumper's good. 29-22. And Coach Mack wants a timeout. 29-24. I'm sorry. Coach Mack wants a timeout. With that, we'll take a break. You're listening and watching Red Devil Basketball, 99.3 The Eagle and the ARD Sports Network. All right, Red Devil fans, back here at Atkins, 4:30 left here in the third quarter, and it's 29-24. What once was a double-digit lead early in this quarter now, Scott. Like we said, we're leaving a lot of points out there, and Baptist Prep's taking advantage of it.
Yeah, built an 11-point lead just a few seconds into the second half, and since then have kind of gone cold, especially from the free throw line. The Red Devils just have not been able to connect with their free shots, and you can't leave those points on the floor. You got to have those.
So it's Libby May, Raina Wilcutt, Josie Taylor, Corey Keister, and Abby Grace Cunningham in the game right now for the Red Devils, as Katie is still on the bench, along with Lexi. Here's Abby with it now. And there's a turnover on the Red Devils, and it goes to the Eagles, as Abby got called for dragging her pivot foot. Chloe Ray with it now up top. 29-24. Red Devils lead. Chloe Ray drives baseline, kicks it back to top. Moore's jumper at the free throw line is no good. Cunningham with the board gets it off to Corey Keister. Corey tries to drive, kicks it to Raina. Raina looking for help, gets it to Libby. Libby off to Josie. Back to Corey up top. 3.5 left here in the third. Abby Grace. Abby Grace, baseline jumper is no good. Libby May stick back's no good. Corey Keister stick back is good. Corey Keister with the bucket. And Red Devils go back up by 7.
Much needed basket there, and credit the Lady Red Devils just would not give up on that.
No. Good offensive board work tonight. 3-minute mark now. Red Devils up by 7. Chloe Ray kicks it over to Sydney Knight. Sydney in the corner with it. Now to Upshaw. Here's Moore. Cut off at the baseline. And there's a shot clock violation by the Eagles.
Good defense by the Lady Red Devils.
They didn't even get urgent at all with it.
No, that's the second time we've seen them do that. Just held the ball outside the three-point line with the shot clock running down. And like I said, that's uncharacteristic of the Baptist Prep Lady Eagles. They usually get into that offense pretty quick and keep the ball moving.
So Katie and Lexi are now back in the ball game. And here's Katie. Kicks it off to Josie. Abby Grace has it up top. Down inside to Lexi. Lexi to Corey. Now Katie. Katie trying to get in the lane. Kicks it out to Lexi. Over to Corey. Corey, 3 from the wing is no good. Josie Taylor with the board. And they're going to have a jump ball, and it'll go to the Eagles. Scott, me and T were talking. Well, I think it's been Coach Long we're talking about it the night he was on here with me. You hate to see that. You get a rebound, and the defense gets rewarded with a cheesy jump ball.
Yeah.
There's a 3, no good by Knight, and Corey Keister comes away with it. And she gets it off to Lexi, and Lexi's going to be fouled by Chloe Ray.
Yeah, and Chloe Ray Brown did not like the call, but she was pushing the ball handler almost out of bounds there.
And she's really pushing the wrong girl for Atkins.
Exactly right. And she picked up her third foul there, Shane.
All right. 2 minutes left here in the third. Abby Graves hands it off to Katie. Katie now back down inside to Abby. Back to Katie. Give and go. And a count it. 3-point play opportunity as Katie on a backdoor cut gets it to fall.
That foul's going to be on Slayton. That's her second, team sixth. Katie Keister at the line for the old-fashioned three-point attempt.
We need that free throw too, Scott.
Absolutely.
Here we go. Now we got a double-digit lead again. 34-24. Minute and a half left here in the third. Sydney Knight gets it. Chloe Ray, she lets the three fly. It's good. What a bucket by Chloe Ray. Here's Corey with it. Corey gets it to Abby. Abby back up top to Katie. Katie inside Abby. Abby couldn't even get her arms up to get the shot off. Abby could not even get her arms up to get the shot off, and they called it out of bounds on her.
You've either got to have a foul there or it's got to be out of bounds off them.
Unreal. We're under a minute left. And there's a steal by Lexi Gooden. Lexi is going to pull up, hand it off to Katie. Katie's good. Pick it up. Go to the hole. Bucket good. Katie Keister. Here's more. Three is no good. Rebounded by Josie Taylor. 25 seconds left. And there's going to be a foul right there.
It's going to be on Slayton. That's her third foul.
Scott, that scenario a while ago was 1-1 now for the Red Devils. Lexi was dribbling full speed. She's going to stop. Here, Katie, you finish it.
Yeah, and Katie said, I'm not going to pull up. I'm going to go in, and I'm going to finish, and she did.
Katie has got 5 here in the third, and she's got 9 on the game. And you got Josie Taylor at the line, who is one of Atkins' better free throw shooters. Now, I probably just put the broadcast curse on right there. No, I did not. If T's listening, he is chewing me out right now.
Josie doesn't believe in such things, Shane.
37-27, Red Devils up by 10. Josie's second is good.
She didn't touch anything but net on either one of those free throws, Shane. Good-looking shots from Josie Taylor.
Josie's in double figures tonight with 11. 38-27. Red Devils up by 11 with 12 seconds left. Clock's running. Here's Moore. Moore gets it inside. Slayton goes up. And shot is no good. And that foul's going to be on Libby May.
That's Libby's first. That's just the team's second foul in the second half with 6 seconds left in the third quarter.
And we won that in the first half. Slayton's first free throw is good. She'll get one more. 38-28, 6 seconds left. Slayton's second is good. She gets them both. Here's the inbounds by Lexi. We need help, and gets it to Corey. And Corey is going to be fouled right there. And that's on Chloe Ray.
And that's going to be her fourth foul. That's the team 8th foul. So Corey's going to be shooting 1-1.
And it's no good. Here's Moore. And that's going to bring it into the third quarter. Lady Red Devils holding a 38-29 lead, and you're listening to Red Devil Basketball on 99.3 The Eagle and the ARD Sports Network. Back in 30 seconds. All right, Red Devil fans, we are back here at Atkins. It is 38-29. Lady Red Devils leading here on senior night against the Baptist Prep Lady Eagles. This is the final home game for the Red Devils here tonight as they will finish out this season on the road with, let me count them up, 4 road games. Scott, while we got a second here, let's go ahead and announce junior girls and junior boys will be in the district tournament tomorrow morning at Parable. Junior girls at 10 o'clock, and junior boys will be about 11:15, 11:20. We want to wish them well tomorrow as they start district tournament. Oh, there was the lob, and nobody was looking for it. And here comes Chloe Ray. Her shot is no good, and we're going to have a foul on Katie Keister.
Katie going for the tie ball there, and instead got a little piece of Chloe Ray Brown's arm. That's Katie's second foul.
Here's the inbounds, and that's Moore. Moore kicks it to Knight. And back up top to Moore. No, I'm sorry, that's Chloe Ray. Here's Knight with a three-pointer from, 30, 35 feet, Russellville. That's 38-32. That's a big bucket.
It was a big bucket
for the Lady Eagles. Here's Corey's going to not establish herself on the pass and going to get called for shuffling her feet, and it'll go to the Eagles. So 2 possessions, 2 turnovers here to start out the fourth. Cannot have that happen.
No, especially if Baptist Prep decides to turn those into points like they did on that first turnover.
And Moore has it go through her hands up top. She gets it. Knight's going to let it fly. It's no good. Slayton. And that's going to be Abby Grace's I believe third.
That is her third foul.
Wow, she did she went a long stretch with them 2 fouls then. Slayton's first free throw is good. So they are slowly crawling back into this, Scott. And Slayton's next is off the side. No good. 38-33. Red Devils lead by 5. Need a bucket right here. You've had 2 possessions, 2 turnovers. You need to get that bucket. And there's turnover number 3 right there as Katie lost it out of bounds. And it'll go to the Eagles. Not the fourth quarter start we wanted, Scott.
No, it's not.
Oh, Knight shot a 3, no good. Lexi comes away with it. And there's a travel call. That is unreal. She's got to get the road to get the ball.
Yeah, hands all over trying to get in at the ball, and they were just slapping at her and trying to pivot away from that and got called for the walk.
There's a 3, no good. And that should have been over the back right there. It goes out of bounds to the Red Devils.
Yeah, Mackenzie Moore just flew in over the back of one of the Lady Red Devils. Did not get called for the foul.
Corey gets it now. She gets it to Josie. Now to Corey. Inside Lexi. Lexi goes up. Shot no good, but Abby Grace comes away with it and gets it to Katie. Katie inside to her sister Corey. Kicks it out to Josie. Inside Lexi. Now to Corey. Abby Grace has it. Free throw line extended. Goes up, left-handed, and they're going to call her for a travel.
Took an extra step there. So that's 4 trips down, 4 turnovers for the Lady Red Devils.
And you're still up 5.
It's a big possession right here.
Yeah, because Knott is capable of hitting a 3 and drawing them within 2.
And she definitely has the green light in this fourth quarter, and there she goes again.
There it is. It is a 2-point ball game now. You got to get a solid possession here.
Need a bucket on this one.
Katie gets it to Abby. Abby, 3 at the top is no good. Corey gets the offensive board, kicks it back up to Abby. Abby down to Corey. Lost the handle, but she gets it back. She's being trapped, gets it up top. Katie, and Katie's going to be fouled by Moore. No, they're going to call that one on Upshaw.
And that's going to be her 4th foul. And that's the team 10th.
And the free throw's no good, but Josie gets the board as Lexi tipped it out. Now Abby with it. Abby gets in the lane, goes up left-handed. Boy, it rolled in and out. No good. Cannot buy one here.
And again, the missed free throws are really costing the Lady Red Devils here, Shane.
That foul is on Corey Keister. That's her 3rd. Scott, he's turned out to be not my favorite ref. He's made the tough calls here tonight.
Yeah, it's hard for either team to get into a rhythm.
Katie comes away with the steal. She gets it to Josie. Josie over to Corey. Corey's got a 3 at the top, and that 3 is no good. Lexi fighting for it. And there's a jump ball that goes to the Eagles.
Again, that's one of those scenarios where Lexi's working hard, gets the offensive rebound, and a Baptist Prep player gets her hands in there on the ball and
for a second.
Get it. Yeah.
It's just not. It rewards the wrong people.
And I know they don't want it to turn into a wrestling match, but sometimes I don't think they give the players enough time to really establish possession.
Yeah. There's a steal by Lexi. Now Lexi cuts across the timeline, and Coach Mack wants a timeout at the 4:05 mark left in the game. Red Devils lead by 2. We'll take a 30-second break. You're listening and watching Red Devil Basketball, 99.3 The Eagle, and the ARD Sports Network. Back in 30. All right, Red Devil fans, we are back here at Atkins Senior Night, final conference game for the Red Devils. And we've got a barn burner right here in the senior girls to open up the night. It's 38-36. Red Devils lead by 2 with 4:05 left. But the Red Devils have had a double-digit lead here in the third quarter. But turnovers and leaving a lot of points at that free throw line.
Yeah, opened up the third quarter and built an 11-point lead, and then Baptist Prep chipped away at that. And then here in the fourth quarter have had a 10-point lead, and now Baptist Prep has chipped it down to 2. Red Devils just haven't been able to buy a basket here of late.
No, they missed some. Well, when you start out the fourth quarter with 4 straight turnovers, here's Katie with it. Katie, she gets baseline. Runner is good. That move has been really good for her tonight right there. That helped stop the bleeding right there. 4-point lead for the Red Devils. Here's Knight. Boy, you got to keep your eyes on her because she can fire. Hey, and there's she saved it, but she saved it to us. Upshaw lost control of it, knocked it back into the Red Devils. Here's Josie Taylor. Josie to Abby. Abby trying to get inside, kicks it back out to Josie. Lexi has it inside Abby. Abby goes up, bucket good.
Good, strong finish by Abby Grace Cunningham inside.
Here's a drive by Chloe Ray. Here's a steal by Katie. Katie steals her pass on the baseline. Katie's got 3-on-1. Gets it to her sister Corey, and it went off the rim. No good. Sydney Knight. Here's more. That's going to be a 2-pointer, and it's good. And Coach Smith wants a timeout. 2:42 left. Red Devils up by 4. You're listening and watching Red Devil basketball on 99.3 The Eagle and the ARD Sports Network. All right, Red Devil fans, we're back here with 2:42 left in the contest. It's 42-38. Red Devils lead by 4. This is going to come down to free throws.
Yeah, and the Red Devils have not been good on the free throw line tonight, Shane. The foul situation, Baptist Prep is sitting at 9. Their next one is going to make it 2 shots for the Red Devils for the rest of the way.
Red Devils still have 2 fouls to give.
2 to give before we put Baptist Prep in the 1-and-1.
Oh, there's a steal as the Red Devils turned it over on the press. And here's Chloe Ray with it. She goes up. Shot is no good, and Corey Keister comes away with it, gets it to Abby Grace. Abby breaks it down across the timeline, gets it to Corey. Corey's got the 3. It's good! Corey Keister with a huge 3-pointer.
Big basket. Corey was kind of sizing that one up.
Well, she was like, nobody's coming out.
That was a deep 3.
2 minutes now left in the game. There's more 3-pointer. Boy, that thing, oh my word. That thing bounced and hit every part of the rim and went through. So we're back to it. And there's a turnover. And there's a block on Katie Keister.
And an extremely late call by the official there.
So it is 45-41. Red Devils lead by 4, and that's going to put Upshaw at the line for 2.
That is Katie's 3rd foul. Lady Red Devils' 16th foul.
Upshaw's first free throw is good. Upshaw will have one more. And it's good. It's a 2-point ball game. Katie, she gets across the timeline, gets it to Abby. Back up top to Katie. Katie down to Lexi. Layup is no good.
And Lexi's going to get charged with a foul there. And that is the Lady Red Devils' 17th foul. That puts Baptist Prep on the line for the 1-and-1.
Wow. So Upshaw will be at the line. 1:31 left. First free throw is good. That was a foul out of frustration right there on Lexi.
It was.
Next by Upshaw is good. We are tied at 45 with 1:30 left. Lexi gets it to Corey. Now to Katie. Katie's going to be fouled by Moore. And that's going to put Katie at the line. So, Scott, here we go. You're 1:13 left. You got to erase your free throw performances right now and start it fresh.
Yeah, you need every free throw down the stretch here.
You get 2 here now. They're in a double bonus. Katie's first is good. That's 12 on the night for the sophomore. Katie's next is good. She sank those calmly. 2-point lead for the Red Devils. We come up on 1 minute. Here's Moore to Chloe Ray. Here's Moore. Down inside Slayton. Layup is good. We are tied with under a minute left. Katie. And Katie's going to be fouled by Moore. I don't think Coach Smith wanted that foul there.
No, and Moore doesn't think she committed the foul.
Well, she was
running Katie out of bounds. I mean, she didn't reach in, but you can't hip check the ball handler out of bounds.
Katie's first is good. Raina Wilcott's now going to check in. .48-47, 49 seconds left. Katie has one more. And it is no good off the front of the rim. Here's Chloe Ray with it. Her runner is no good, and it's tipped, and Abby Grace comes away with it. And Abby's going to be fouled. And that's
5 on Chloe
That's
Ray.
foul. That's huge.
And again, she doesn't like the call, but it's the right call.
So you're up. You're up 1, Scott. You need 1 out of, at the minimum here, you need 1 out of 2.
Well, you'd like to get both of them.
Yeah.
Lead.
Abby's first is, in and out, no good. This one's huge. This one is huge. 33 seconds left. Red Devils lead by 1. Next one by Abby's good. She got that one. And we're going to have a timeout by Coach Smith. 33 seconds left. And we're going to keep it right here. We're for this final timeout here with 33 seconds. Scott, you're up 49-47. Your ball handler for the Lady Eagles is fouled out.
Yeah, and she's the one who who, as you said before, slices and dices. She drives the paint, gets inside, tries to make something happen. So that's a good situation for the Lady Red Devils to have her off the floor.
If you got to be careful. You got to watch for Knight. Knight's hit 3 threes here in the second half, and you got to watch for her. And then Moore's had some baseline jumpers.
Right. Sydney Knight and Mackenzie Moore are probably going to be the ones they try to get the ball to. Of course, you know, they work it into Slayton as often as they can, and the Red Devils have done a good job tonight of preventing that. They've been fronting Slayton, keeping the ball out of the paint. We've seen that a few times affect Baptist Prep. And actually, they had a shot clock violation once, forced a bad shot another time as the shot clock was running out. So Lady Red Devils need to play solid defense here, get a stop, and preserve this win.
So here we go, 33 seconds left. Huge ball game here for the Lady Red Devils, trying to hold on and stay in that solid 3 position right now in the conference. And I'm telling you, these Lady Eagles are a dangerous ball club, whoever encounters them in the district tournament.
They absolutely are.
Here's Knight with it. Knight gets across the timeline. We're under 30 seconds left. Here's Moore, back to Knight. Getting close to 20 seconds. Shot clock is off. Slayton backs her way in, and they're going to call Lexi for a reach-in. Now, Scott, Slayton has had her struggles at the line tonight. Slayton, first free throw is good. Josie Taylor will come in now. Shot clock is off. 18 seconds left. So if Slayton hits this one, you play for the final shot. It's off. No good. So they are going to have to foul at some point, and they don't want to foul Katie. And Katie gets it to Josie. And Josie is fouled with 5 seconds left. So in all actuality, you fouled our best free throw shooter.
Right, and this is not a 1-1 situation.
No.
She shoots 2 here, so that takes a little bit of the pressure off this first shot. As you said, Josie is an excellent free throw shooter.
Josie has 4, 7, 10. She has 10 on the night. Two shots here for senior Josie Taylor. First one is in and out, no good. Boy, you need this one. Oh, my. I'm having a nervous breakdown with these free throws. Hey, we're going to take one final break. You're listening to Red Devil Basketball, 99.3 The Eagle, and watching on the ARD Sports Network. We'll be back in 30 seconds. All right, Red Devil fans, I'm going to set this up for you. 5.2 seconds left. It's 49, it's 40, 49, 48. Red Devils lead. Senior Josie Taylor has got one more free throw. And it's a lonely feeling. She's at the line right now, just looking at it. Middle picture right now.
Just thinking about how much is riding on this shot.
Now she's joined with 4 Eagles at the line. Josie's free throw is no good. It's off the back of the rim. And Knight lets it fly at the buzzer. It's no good. And the Red Devils comes away with a 49-48 victory here tonight. Woo, we all were holding our breath right there.
Sydney Knight got a good look there. With about a second left on the clock.
But the Red Devils roll one out here tonight on senior night, 49-48. And we'll take a quick 30-second break, and we'll be right back to give you our player of the game. You're listening and watching Red Devil Basketball on ARD Sports Network. Back in 30 seconds. All right, Red Devil fans, we're back here. Red Devils come away, Lady Red Devils come away 49-48. Huge victory here on senior night. And we talked during that timeout at our Jeremy Boger A-plus Insurance Center player of the game tonight. We're going with senior Josie Taylor. She had 10 points tonight in double figures. She hit a big three when things were lulling in the first half and then hit some free throws down the stretch. Scott, I think that's a good choice for us tonight with Josie Taylor.
Yeah, Josie had some big baskets at just the right time, and she played a great overall game.
All right, Red Devil fans, we are going to take a 5-minute break. We're going to reset our stream for the senior boys, and then we'll come back with senior boy action here on 99.3 The Eagle and the ARD Sports Network. We'll be back in 5 minutes.